It has been a long week. Remember, when the week began, we knew there was this blockade of Iranian ports that sent oil prices over $100 a barrel. What are we seeing just instantly reacting to this news?
Yeah, markets opening at 9:30 a.m. Eastern this morning, and traders are really celebrating this news that the Strait is now open for business. I'm seeing crude oil dropping over 10%. We are now trading near $81 a barrel. We have not been in that $80 range for quite a few weeks. Overnight, we were actually trading closer to $90 to $92 a barrel. So that's about a $10 drop. And remember that every $1 move in crude, that translates to about 2 to 3 cents per gallon at the pump. So that could happen in a number of days. We are seeing from Gas Buddy analyst Patrick DeHaan, he just wrote in a post on X that this move in oil prices, that could send gas prices lower starting this weekend, with the national average likely falling below $4 a gallon to perhaps $3.65 to $3.85. And that's a big deal because $4 was a very key psychological level. It has been historically for consumers. So if we do get gas below $4 a gallon, that's encouraging. But it's not just oil. You're also seeing other commodities like gold and silver surging too. We're seeing a move lower in treasury yields. That has a ripple effect through to mortgage rates, interest rates, the prices we pay on our loans, our cars, our houses. And then the stock market, the major indices, all higher today. We have the Dow up nearly 500 points. NASDAQ and S&P also up higher as well. Remember that we've been at record high after record high for the stock market. So quite a reversal from where we've been over the past few weeks.
Yeah, and we have to remember with the gas prices, they were just over $3 a gallon national average when this all started several weeks ago.
Like just below $2.98. So we are still above those levels. But if this holds and we continue to see that move lower in oil, maybe we can get back to that threshold.
With Wall Street, I mean, we were already seeing a pretty positive week when it came to the numbers on Wall Street this week. Walk us through what we could potentially see in the days to come if this continues to be the story here, that the Strait of Hormuz is open, that oil prices are going to stay lower. What could that mean?
Yeah, well, I think what's been interesting is that we've had this string of better than fear news over the past week, and that's been enough for the stock market. Now, this, I think you can argue, is very much a positive development, especially as we look ahead to the holding of this ceasefire and to a potential end to this war. So I think this could mean that stocks continue to trade higher. Of course, with the stock market, it's not just about these geopolitical tensions. Earnings is also very important. We're in the thick of it right now with earnings kicking off with the big banks. So we'll have to make sure that these companies are continuing to deliver, to outperform on their profits, because these are the companies that power the stock market ultimately. But this is certainly a positive development. Traders have really been waiting for a breakthrough here, and it seems like this could be the big moment. And I also want to just make it a point that even though stocks have been at record highs, oil has still been high. Oil's still been hovering at that $90 a barrel range. So it seems like commodity traders, it wasn't good enough, the news that we were getting. But right now, with this move lower in the price of crude, a big positive development for those on Wall Street.
The reaction, again, to recap right now, about 7 minutes after the markets open, the Dow up more than 600 right now, the NASDAQ up about 1%. At the same time, oil dropping more than 10%.
We thank you for watching. And remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.